Well, good morning for me at least, because it is morning. But anyways, hi, I'm Barking Piglet, aka Desi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today, we will be making breakfast because it's 8:51 in the morning and I kind of want to try new things that I've never cooked in my house before, and just new things in general. Today, I will be making tofu scramble and French toast. That is pretty much it. That's what I decided that I wanted this morning, and that's what I'm gonna make. So let's get into it. So I do already have my ingredients set out behind me over here, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and list off everything that we need to make the breakfast this morning. Okay, so starting off with the tofu scramble, everything that I will need will be 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 16 ounces of a block of firm tofu, a half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of non-dairy milk. And then for the French toast, I will be needing 4 large eggs, 2/3 cup of milk, 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon, a pinch of salt, and 12 slices of bread and butter for cooking. So honestly, I'm gonna be cooking, but I'm also probably just gonna like chill, talk with you guys, because this isn't like a tutorial on how to make these things, because like I said, I haven't made French toast in a really long time, and this is my first time making tofu scramble. So I just figured that I would like chill, talk with you guys while I'm making these foods, but also like add in what I'm doing at the same time. First, I'm gonna go ahead and make the tofu scramble. I am missing a couple ingredients, like turmeric. My mom makes tofu scramble a lot because she's vegetarian, and she told me that they pretty much just add like turmeric in for the yellow color for the eggs, and honestly, I don't really care whether they're yellow or not, just as long as they taste good. So there's that, and then I also included onion powder, because if you don't put onion powder in everything that you cook, what are you doing? So of course I had to add that as well. And then another thing that I'm missing out on that I didn't realize we didn't have was vanilla extract. And so I did Google, like, can you use coffee vanilla syrup in replacement for vanilla extract? And there are probably a bunch of like cooks and bakers in the background.
They're like, no, you can't do that.
But Google said I could. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I showed the vanilla extract when it said, or not vanilla extract. That's why I added the vanilla syrup when it said vanilla extract. Anyways, that is that. I'm gonna get into cooking.
It's not that I want you here. Yeah. It's not the way you say.
I think my oil might be too hot. Well, this is a character default. I'm gonna take this off while that cools down, maybe a little bit. Anyone else notice that when it says to like put the pan on medium heat, they never really mean medium? Because like I was on medium just now, I think at least, and the thingy was way too hot. But I decided, it says to scramble with a fork while in the pan, but the pan is too hot right now, so I just decided to do it on the plate, and I will put it in the pan after. Whatever. It says to do this because it was like, and like do it until all of the water that's in the tofu is basically gone. But I'm trying to eat like soon because I gotta get ready for church. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave it to that because I don't know if it shrinks or anything. And this is a lot of egg. This is way, I'm probably not going to eat all this, but it's fine, because first time for everything, right?
I just wanna get away.
So on the instructions, it says to leave them, like scramble them on the pan for like 3 to 4 minutes until all the water is gone. And I don't know if all the water is gone yet, but I would assume so. I also kind of scrambled them like a lot, but I assume that's also fine. So this is what I've got. It honestly just looks like little pieces of like chopped chicken. But the next instruction / direction is just to season it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the garlic powder. Garlic. And then with the onion powder. And you guys can like let me know if turmeric actually tastes like anything, because I only know it as being like gross and put into tea, because that's what my mom used to do for us. I'm putting pepper, because this is honestly like, I'm just gonna season these how I would season my eggs. And then salt. I might put a little bit more later, but that's about it. And then I'm gonna. And so because I feel like I've been cooking this for way too long, the last direction is to put like 2 tablespoons of milk into it to make them a little bit fluffier, which I think is weird to have to do after cooking them, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And I'm only gonna put 1 tablespoon of milk because I only did like half of the directions of what I was supposed to do, because it was made for like 16 ounces of tofu, and I only did like half of that. So it says to do that and then stir it more. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And now that those are done and pretty much probably overcooked, I'm gonna return them back to the plate that I had the tofu on in the first place. I did clean it, so there's the tofu. I'm gonna put it in the microwave so it stays warm, and then I'll try it. I'm looking at the screen instead of you guys, and I'll try it after I make my French toast. I'll try it after I make my French toast. So I'm gonna put this in there, and then time for the next thing. For the next ingredients, I know like French toast is probably one of the easiest breakfasts to make, but I'm gonna read off. I looked up the the recipe, just to make sure that I wasn't missing anything, and obviously I was, because I don't have vanilla extract, but it's fine because like I said, I found the substitute. But so it says, in a mixing bowl, whisk together eggs, milk, sugar, vanilla extract, cinnamon, and salt. And before I get into this, I meant to tell you guys this earlier, but I forgot. So obviously you saw the eggs in the cup. I obviously, like, if I ate eggs, I would have just made scrambled eggs instead of scrambled tofu. But after time, within like the last like 2 years or so, somehow I've become egg intolerant, and like it's like milk, like lactose intolerant, but for eggs, which I didn't even know was a thing. But my body just decided that it didn't want to like eggs anymore. So whenever I have eggs, I want to either get nauseous or they just go straight through me. They just go straight through me. And so I have had other French toasts before, so I'm not worried about having it like with the bread, but I can't just eat eggs straight. Like I can't eat like egg sandwiches anymore or anything like that. So anyways, that's why I made the tofu. But so because I don't have eggs, how do you have eggs to the French toast? I texted my boyfriend's mom this morning, because I have to pass her house when like taking my boyfriend to work, and I didn't text her, I called her, and I was like, do you guys have eggs? And she was like, what? I was like, I just need, like, I want to make French toast this morning, and I don't eat eggs, so like I'm not gonna buy like a 12-pack of eggs or even a 6-pack, because I only need like 1 or 2. And she's like, oh yeah, there's eggs in the fridge, you can come by and just grab them. So I got 2 eggs from my mom-in-law, and what's really funny too is that me and her were like there talking for a little bit, probably there for like 10-15 minutes, and as I was like walking out of the door, I just had the eggs in my hand. Like as walking out of the door, I was like, okay, bye, love you. My freaking hand hits the door frame, and one of the eggs flies onto the ground. I was like, oh no, I dropped one. She was like, you killed the baby. I was like, I'm sorry. And it's funny because I think she only had like 4 or 5 eggs to start with, and she already gave me 2. And I only asked for 1 initially because I don't know how much it needs. I'm only making like maybe 2 pieces of bread for this. But yeah, she was like, okay, let me grab you another one. But I just thought that was really funny because I was walking around the house with these eggs in my hand. I was fine, but as my clumsy self goes through the door, my hand hits the door frame and I kill an egg. Anyways, that was my little backstory on the eggs, and I'm gonna get back to cooking. Hey, I'm back. It probably hasn't been that long since I last talked to you guys, although for me it feels like it's been forever ago. But the meal is finally done, as you saw, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it to see what I think, or see how I did at least. First, I'm gonna start with the tofu. Could be a little bit fluffier, but I'll eat it. It has, I do think I did overcook them a little bit. Like, it has the taste of overcooked eggs. Like, you know how when you cook eggs and you mix them with milk, they're like fluffier, versus when you cook eggs without milk, they're like harder. That's what these taste like. They taste like harder eggs. But I don't mind, like, at all. They do need salt, so I'll go grab that. But I think I did pretty good. These are really good. And now for the French toast. All right. Let's see. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Not gonna lie, the only thing they're missing is like powdered sugar, and we didn't have that, which is fine. Because honestly, like when it comes to putting like syrup on pancakes and stuff, I am more of a, I like the taste of the pancake versus like sopping it in syrup, and I'm not gonna go against anyone who does do that, but I honestly like don't mind a little bit of syrup. So this is honestly perfect. It could be a little bit sweeter, and I think that's just like our syrup is like great value. It's not that sweet, but I mean altogether it's pretty good. And then, you know, my coffee, this is my regular, I make this all the time. That's really good. But altogether, I think I did pretty good. I'm gonna eat this, and then it's been like an hour since I started recording. So I need to get ready to leave really soon, and I have no clue what I'm wearing or anything like that. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Not gonna lie, I had another video lined up for this week. I didn't post last week because I got a new camera. Not sure if you guys can tell, but I got a new camera, and then I started using a new program, and it just took me so long to edit the last video that I think I'm gonna like chop it up and be, excuse me, a video that I post later. It's like my last weekend was really busy, and I had so much footage that I just struggled really hard when it came to that. Had a little tiny minty breakdown because like I went to I had finished editing everything. I went back to rewatch the video, you know, from start to finish. It was like 15 minutes. The entire first half of the video was gone. After hours and hours of, you know, editing that video, like hours, I shouldn't even say hours, it was like days of editing that video. So anyways, I didn't post last week, and if you guys are watching this video this week wondering what happened to last week's video, that's what happened. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys really like use your time to come and watch me, I appreciate that so much. Like, you guys have no idea. But I'm gonna stop talking now and eat my food so I can go get ready. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to come back next week for your middle of the week pick-me-up. This is Desi signing out. Bye. Mwah.